Sign up for free Stratfor Intelligence. Simply enter your email address to receive 2 free reports each week.
Today in Ivory Coast, incumbent President Laurent Gbagbo is surrendering to the forces loyal to opposition leader and internationally recognized President Ouattara. Today brings an end to months of conflict and crisis in Ivory Coast. Laurent Gbagbo is negotiating a surrender of power. He is holed up in a bunker in his presidential residence as we speak. Today's events follow an interesting development yesterday when French and United Nations peacekeepers intervened in Abidjan with attack helicopters and other armed forces units to actually attack the heavy weaponry capability of the Gbagbo forces. Now, the decision by the French and the UN to intervene was strategic, and this basically meant that Gbagbo was finished. It was just a matter of time. Moving forward, President Ouattara will emerge from his position at the Gulf Hotel, where he has been ever since the disputed presidential election last November. And he will be expected to make a national and international television address to proclaim himself as finally the uncontested president of Ivory Coast. The coming weeks and months in Abidjan and southern Ivory Coast will still be very tense. Ouattara is not very popular in southern Ivory Coast. His support base is in the northern part of the country and among the ethnic groups of northern Ivory Coast. He will have to work extensively to promote reconciliation and reconstruction in Ivory Coast. Ouattara, now assuming uncontested power, will be supported by his backers in the international community, notably the French, other European powers, and the United States. Part of this support will be reiterated political support of his new government, but this will also be economic support, and specifically a dropping of economic sanctions. So even though Ouattara will today emerge the uncontested president of Ivory Coast, that country will remain very tense. Security will be tenuous, but the country can slowly move forward from this months-long crisis that was triggered by that disputed presidential election last November.